Hey friends, so I have a super easy art tag featuring Butterfly Dan's Zuri mold, one of the butterflies from the mold set. So I have a casting of one of the molds. I have a cork art tag and a piece of scrapbook paper. And this is going to be one of the simplest tags I've ever done, I swear. So take the tag, and I've had these cork tags for like ever, and I've never used them. Cut the scrapbook paper down to size. Use my Fabri-Tac to adhere it. Set something heavy on top. Take some black gesso. This is Bear black gesso. I am going to cover my casting. I used Alumilite resin, quick cure resin in white. And I covered that in black gesso. I'm going to cut the excess scrapbook paper down. And I use my handy dandy finger trimmer thingy from Fiskars. I probably could have just used the scissors, but you know, I have to be a little extra. So trim that down. And if you are not part of the Zuri group on Facebook, I will leave a link to the group in the description box below. We have a monthly challenge every month. This month is to create an art tag using at least one Zuri mold. So I'm doing a little inspiration for the challenge. I'm obviously not entering the challenge because of being on the design team, so I'm just doing a little inspiration. I'm going in with some cheap black acrylic paint. You know I love my cheapy black acrylic paint, and a makeup sponge just to get rid of that cork color on the edge. And now I am going to manipulate this mold, manipulate the casting. So I am heating up the resin, and be careful because it will get hot. And I am heating it up so it softens, and I'm going to pinch it in the middle so the wings will raise. I'm going to squeeze it like in between my hands. So just the body of the butterfly will sit on the tag, and the wings will be raised up off of it. I'm going to try and give you a visual here. Now I'm going to go in with my Metallique, my Art Alchemy Metallique Finnabair waxes. This is rich copper. And usually I would just use my fat sausage fingers to apply the wax, but I wanted to get in all of the nooks and crannies. So I'm going to use a paintbrush and dip it in the pot of wax, wipe off the excess on my hand, because you know I use that as a paint palette, and paint on to the casting. And then I still wanted the black in the background for highlights, low lights, background lights, you know, shadowing. And then, dun dun dun, surprise, surprise, my new favorite, dry brushing with the white gesso. Because I wanted to mimic the colors of the paper background. So, dry brushing with some white gesso, and as you know, the white will tone down. But then I'm going to take my paintbrush that had the wax on it and go back over some of the areas that I did a little bit too much dry brushing, and then go back over with some more, kind of back and forth between the gesso and the wax until I am happy with how it turned out. And I swear this is the fastest I've talked in a voiceover in quite some time. I have a piece of wire instead of like a traditional piece of thread or ribbon or anything for the tag hanger. I decided to put a piece of wire there to mimic like the antenna of a butterfly. I think butterflies have antennas, don't they? If not, mine do. This one does. So I just took the end of my paintbrush and I curled it down to like mimic antenna. And I'm using my trusty Beacon Fabri-Tac, and I'm going to attach that to the tag. And of course, some glue squeezed out of the top because you know I'm a little heavy-handed. So I just added some little beads up top there, and that's it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.